I can't believe we're almost to the end of March. I mean, where has the time gone? But with that being said, that means it's time for us to check in on our goals. Your girl was thirsty. And she's back. Hello YouTube fam, it's Chantel, the face behind the teacher mindset, and welcome back to another video. Q1 of 2024 is coming to a close, and that means it's time for us to do a little check-in to see how we're doing with our 2024 goals. I'm excited about this week's video because it'll give me a chance to really evaluate how I'm doing on my goals, assess what's been working and what hasn't been working so far, and allow me to adjust my 2024 goals moving forward. But before we jump into this week's video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you are alerted every time I post a new video. Back in January, I posted 2 goal setting videos, one talking about my TPT goals for the year and one for my personal goals in the year, and I will be sure to link both of those videos in the cards. In those videos, I shared my overarching goals for the entire year of 2024, and then I broke down each of those goals into smaller mini goals that I can achieve or that I could set for each of the 4 quarters of 2024. If you haven't had a chance to watch either of those 2 videos, I highly recommend that you pause this video, go back and watch those 2, and then come back to today's video. Not only will that video give you some perspective on the goals that I'll be talking about in today's video, but shameless plug, it does help me when you watch my videos on this YouTube channel. So if you haven't, please be sure to go back, watch those 2 videos in their entirety, and then come back to today's video and watch this video in its entirety as well. I personally find that breaking down larger, more overarching yearly goals into smaller, either weekly, monthly, quarterly goals has definitely been the way to go for me. Having those specific goals in a shorter time frame not only helps me to know that I'm meeting those goals and keeps me on track for the larger goal at the end of the year, but I find that it helps me to have those smaller little wins that keep me motivated as I'm trying to reach my goal for 2024. Okay, so we are gonna start by talking about our TPT goals for 2024. I'm excited to start with the goal that I am most excited about so far, and that is updating you on my YouTube journey. So when I first started this channel, my goal was to post 1 video per week. I really wanted to challenge myself to be consistent from the beginning when creating this channel, and I am happy to say that I have met this goal. It hasn't been easy. I originally thought that I'd be that person that's like, yeah, I'm gonna record 2 to 3 videos a day. I'm gonna stay up to date. I'm gonna have next month's videos already planned, posted, ready to go. And that has not been the case. Each week, I feel like I am barely getting the video up on time. In fact, as I'm recording this video, it's most likely going to be later on in the day on Sunday when it's posted, when it's normally posted right at midnight. But you know what? The fact that I have been consistent with it and I've had a good quality video, or in my opinion, a quality video that I've posted every single week since I've made this goal is a win in itself. So I'm gonna go ahead, give myself a little pat on the back and take that as a win. Seeing each week as I post new videos, come up with content that I want to put on this channel, and seeing the love and support and having you all watch the videos has meant the world to me. Last week's video where I talked about, has this journey on TPT been worth it? That video has now reached over 100 views. My first video to reach over 100 views. That's like a little mini win within the win for me. And to see every week as I post a new video, I'm getting more and more views. Those videos are bringing in, slowly and steadily bringing in the subscribers, has really meant the world to me. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting. And my goal is just to keep giving you content week after week, so that you can continue to support me week after week. I mentioned this several times in this video, but it really does help when you subscribe to the channel and not only click and open the videos and view them, but watching them, whether it be a part of the video or, ideally in its entirety, really does help out. The longer you watch the videos, the more YouTube's analytics kind of figures that this is content that people want to see, and that helps to push the video onto more people's pages. And so more people will get the opportunity to see that this video exists, click on it, watch it, and subscribe. So please, 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 if you have not already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please be sure to turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted when those videos are posted, so that you can then in turn go back and watch them. You can then help to push those videos out to other people and help to continue the cycle of more and more people subscribing and watching and engaging with content on the Teacher Mindset. So the next goal that I want to talk about is the goal that I had made to ultimately get my TPT store up to 150 products by the end of the year. So to give a little breakdown or recap of the goal from the original goal setting video, when I recorded the goal setting video back in January, I was currently at 124 products in my store, and I wanted to get to 150, which meant that I, on average, needed to create and post 2 new products per month to ultimately get 24 additional products equaling 150. And although I wanted to average 2 products a month, I wanted to do 3 new products for January, February, and March, knowing that work was a little slower and that I would have the opportunity to have a little bit more free time to get those products up and posted. With that being said, I'm so excited to share this update. As of the time of recording this video, I currently have 141 products in my store. So I needed to be at 133 according to that goal, and I'm at 141. So I am completely crushing this goal. I mean, in fact, like now looking back, this goal seemed like really, I kind of feel like I set the bar a little low, but it was good to have a goal and know that I could surpass it. Not only am I at 141 products in my store, but I currently have 11 products that are in the stages of being finalized. And if all things go well, they will be posted to my store by the end of this month, putting me over my 150 product goal that I set for the year by the end of March of 2024. So I'm definitely going to be revisiting this goal in the next video, obviously when I set my goal for the next quarter, to come up with not only a new goal, because I will have surpassed 150 by that point, but also coming up with a little bit more of a goal that stretches me a bit. I am so happy that I passed this goal, but to surpass it so easily makes me realize that I can set the bar a little higher for myself. So I will be doing that for Q2 in 2024. My third goal update is that I wanted to update at least 10 of my existing products on my TPT store with my new and improved product previews. So one of the goals, or one of the things that I wanted to do for 2023 was really audit my store and see how can I not only make the products that I want to post in the future better, but go back and kind of create this consistency with all the products that I already had on my store. And one of the things that I wanted to do was to make sure that all of my existing products on my store had a high quality product preview. So I've been going back to the 126 products that I already had in my store, and I wanted to update all of those to have my new and improved updated product preview. The goal was to update 10 per month, which meant that I wanted to update 30 by the end of March 2024. So going back through my notes and looking to see what I have done so far up till the time of recording this video, I have updated 23 of my products in my store with the new and improved product preview. So I am not quite at the goal of 30. I mean, I still have about a week left in March to meet that goal. I'm not sure, to be honest, if I am going to meet that goal, just because I do want to prioritize the rest of this month for some other goals. But 23 out of 30, I mean, that's pretty good. I definitely can adjust the goal a little bit in Q2 to kind of make up for the 7 that I missed in Q1. And I think that's the great thing about setting goals on a quarterly basis. I can adjust any goals if I need to for the next quarter if I don't meet them in the current quarter. So definitely will take a look at this goal for Q2 and see how I can stay on track to do my roughly 10 per month. I'm going a little out of order here from what I posted in the original video to now, but that's okay. And the goal that I wanted to update you on next was kind of like my bonus goal, which was to create one new freebie for Q1, the first 3 months, more specifically aiming that to say thank you to all those that have supported me throughout my time with the teacher mindset. And for this quarter, I've actually created 3 new free products. I've created 2 different taste testing freebies, one for Valentine's Day and one for fall, kind of around apple season. And then I've created a free version of my sight words, Write the Room. I am going to take a little minute to pause and plug that video as well. So if you haven't had a chance, please go back and watch my video from 2 or 3 weeks ago, where I take you through the steps of creating a product from start to finish for your TPT store. In that video, I highlight my sight words, Write the Room activity that I created, and for that I've also created a free version of it. So I'm going to add that to the cards as well as in the description below. So make sure you go back and support that video. The 5th goal that I wanted to highlight for this video was the goal that I wanted to post at least 1 pin on my Pinterest account per day and at least 1 post to Instagram per week. So once again, I've been staying on track with this goal. I have posted a pin on Pinterest every day of the year so far, and I've posted a total of 16 new posts on Instagram, which I think was probably more than I posted all of last year. So another win for me in the social media department. The one thing that's definitely been keeping me on track with this goal is that I have been batching all of my social media content. So for Pinterest, I typically will sit down and spend maybe an hour or 2 working on coming up with a ton of pins that I can post for the entire month, and then scheduling those to go out as far in advance as possible, and also batching the content that I want to put on my Instagram channel now, or my Instagram account. Now, the one thing I will say that's kind of been like messing me up is that I will go ahead and put the content on, make a reel, make whatever I'm gonna make, a post, and then save them as drafts. And then I've been forgetting to go back in and actually like click to post them to my channel. So I definitely need to get better about that. I'm creating the content and I want it to go out on time. So I'm definitely going to be adjusting this goal a slight bit for the next quarter. The last goal that I wanted to update you on for my TPT related goals was the goal that I had to reach $1,500 in sales for this quarter. Now, this is the one goal that, like, no matter how consistent I am with all the other goals, the end result is completely out of my control. And for Q1, so far, I have only made, unfortunately, $612. Well, I'm actually going to backtrack and not say unfortunately, because still making $612 so far is still great. It's money that I didn't have before, that I will have now. And while I didn't quite make it to even 50% of the goal that I originally had, I feel as though it's important to share that, because it shows that no matter what you do, like, goals that are out of your control are really truly out of your control. But what I will say is that even though I did not meet this goal, I am very happy with the fact that my sales are still consistently getting better month over month, and $612 isn't a ton, but it's still better than I know a lot of other stores are making right now. And I'm gonna learn to be happy with that. And I'm gonna adjust the goal for the next quarter, and we're gonna keep it moving, because that's what we do. Now it's time to provide an update on my personal goals. The first personal goal that I want to start with providing an update for is my goal that I wanted to do at least one new experience per month. So I will have to admit that I have not even started this goal in the way that I hoped. I haven't been doing really a lot of new things so far in the beginning of 2024. Honestly, I've been putting all of my focus into meeting my TPT goals that I quite haven't had the chance to really focus on some of those personal goals, but you know what, that is okay. And while I haven't really done any new things in particular in terms of like trying a new experience, I have been doing some really fun things, and for April moving forward, I do have some fun things coming up on my agenda, which I'm excited to share. So some of those new things, or some of those experiences, include I will be volunteering at my local food bank coming up. I will be going to another concert with my mom next month. I have my first vacation planned for the year. So lots of exciting things on the horizon, and I'm excited to provide an update in Q2 once I've kind of done a few more things with this goal in April and beyond. The second personal goal that I set for myself for this year was to work out at least 3 times per week. I got off to the most amazing start with this goal. In the month of January, I not only worked out 3 times per week, I actually worked out 30 of the 31 days in January. I mean, to say that I was so motivated by this goal is like a complete understatement. I worked out, as I mentioned, 30 of the first 31 days in January, and I worked out 16 of the first 19 days of February. So I was on a total roll with this goal, and then I injured my back. And that kind of like has put me out of commission for the second half of February as well as for the month of March. When it first happened, I tried to kind of continue doing some form of exercises. I couldn't like work out at the gym the way that I was, but I was still trying to walk almost every day. And unfortunately, the injury has gotten worse and worse as time progresses. And so right now I am really not able to do any form of workouts. But in my mind, I would say that I would check off this goal as being completed. While yes, for the last month and a half or so, I haven't been working out. That has really not been by choice. That has been by doctor's orders. And in order for me to get better so that I can continue to meet this goal for the rest of the year, I'm gonna listen to what the doctor says, and I'm ultimately gonna listen to my body. So once I am approved to begin walking again consistently and ultimately working out more, I'm gonna get back on this. And I think I actually might want to change this goal from working out 3 times per week to maybe 4 or 5 times per week, because I'm proving that not only am I motivated enough to do it, but I've been having so much fun doing it. And if you're having fun with it, why not increase the goal? What I will say is, while I've been having this downtime and really having the time to reflect on things that I can do once I get back to working out that won't re-injure my back is I am thinking of some alternative forms of working out that I can do that I will still enjoy. And so I've really been focusing 100% on doing my F45 workouts, but maybe I need a little variety. And so I've been thinking about maybe going back to doing some kickboxing. I used to do kickboxing at CKO. Maybe that's something that I can re-explore to get back involved in. I danced for many years. I'm thinking of maybe getting back into doing some dance and maybe mixing up this goal a little bit to not only help to preserve my body, but also find other alternative ways that I can stay motivated in addition to keeping myself healthy. And last but not least, my third personal goal for 2024 was to read one book per month. And I have also been keeping up with this goal. So far for 2024, I've read The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. I've read Me versus Brain, An Overthinker's Guide to Life by Haley Morris. And most recently, I just finished up reading Kobe Bryant's The Mamba Mentality. So I have my 3 books for the first 3 months of the year, and I already have book number 4 lined up for April, and I will be reading Atomic Habits. So I've heard so many great things about this book, and I'm excited to read it for the month of April. And I don't foresee me having any issues with completing this goal for the rest of 2024. And that brings us to the end of another video. Please be sure to leave a comment below on any goals that you've set for 2024 and maybe provide a little update on how you're doing in reaching those goals. This is a judgment-free zone, and I promise that sometimes sharing your goals out loud might just be the thing that you need to move the needle in the right direction. In next week's video, I will be sharing the list of my TPT and personal goals for Q2. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and make sure that you are prepared for when next week's video is posted. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up as well. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.